charity marathon and half marathon in Canada are a popular way to fundraise for a cause that is close to your heart. The Manitoba Aboriginal Sports and Recreation Council welcomed more than 100 participants to take part in a 5K run for Indigenous women and girls.
Hello, my name is Susan Kirkwood. I'm the Sport for Social Development Manager for Manitoba Aboriginal Sports and Recreation Council. This is my first time organizing a 5K. I have a lot of event experience, but partnering with the other organizations has really made it what it is today. I had a small role in all of this stuff, but it all came together, so I really enjoyed it. The Indigenous Women and Girls Run is meant to support Indigenous women and girls entering into sport and recreation. We're building communities around them to support them in their endeavors to become more holistically healthy. So this is the second annual event. Last year it began with a group of students in the inner city. They did a 6-week running program, and then to award them with their accomplishments, they created a whole entire public event for people to run alongside them and congratulate them on their success. I came on in my position with MASRC in the summer, and the committee said, are we doing this run this year? The department that I'm now managing was the department where our staff was from that created the event, and with their blessing, I agreed to participate and then get this going for the second year in a row. I actually have been running around. I don't have the exact numbers. The last I checked yesterday, there was 148 registered, but I know today we had a lot walk up, so I'm thinking around 170. So this money will go to remove barriers that prevent Indigenous women and girls from entering different sport and rec activities, dominantly connecting them to Athletics Manitoba for run programs, walking programs, and then I'm hoping to hire Indigenous female leaders in their sport and rec to run programs for our demographic. Manitoba Aboriginal Sports and Recreation Council is the provincial sport body that supports Indigenous athletes through sport and recreation. We're also the organization which develops teams for the North American Indigenous Games, the National Aboriginal Hockey Championships, North End Storm, and the Manitoba Indigenous Games. And we're also a bridge for the Sport Manitoba PSOs to connect to our Indigenous communities for clinics and coaching and educating our community members on how to run and facilitate sport and recreation activities. You know, I really felt that the whole purpose of this event isn't so much raising money, but showing that there's a community of people who are answering the calls of truth and reconciliation and who really truly want to support Indigenous community members for their holistic well-being in sport and rec. So for me, being on these lands today with people from all walks of life is what my takeaway is. It's not the activity that we're doing or the work that we're doing to create the atmosphere. It's the people shoulder to shoulder in the crowd that really are getting the most out of this experientially. And recognizing like where they all came from today to support Indigenous women and girls in sport and rec.
I'm Daria Herrera-Palmer. I'm a project consultant with the Anti-Racism in Sport campaign. This is our second annual running of the Indigenous Women and Girls 5K run. Oh, it's just been such a great day. We had so many participants and we had a little bit of rain, but it turned out to be a really great day and we're just so happy to have everyone here. As part of the Anti-Racism in Sport campaign, we also have Manitoba Aboriginal Sport and Recreation Council on our advisory committee, and together it was an idea that sort of formed between us, and we brought in different partners to make this happen. I think some of the challenges we faced here was obviously the rain that we had today, but we were able to mitigate some of those pieces. And then also just communication, making sure everyone was aware of the run and that anyone can participate at any level, running, walking, and rolling. The Anti-Racism in Sport campaign seeks to address racism faced by First Nations, Métis Nation, Inuit, Black, racialized, and religious minority communities in Winnipeg. And one of the programs that we're running is this run and partnering with MASRC on the run. Yeah, we're really hoping that we can have this run as an annual run to raise funds for programming for Indigenous women and girls through Manitoba Aboriginal Sport and Recreation Council.
There are lots of great reasons to run at charity events, and one of the most vital is doing something that you love while helping others. I spoke with some participants and this is what they say.
My name is Betsy Linklater. I live in Kenora, Ontario. Last year I kind of did it for myself, like just because I was I battled breast cancer and I wanted to do something for myself. So last year that's why I did it, and this year I just decided to do it again, just because it's for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Yeah. So and that's something that's something that we face as myself as an Indigenous woman. So yes, the biggest benefits is I challenge myself, right? So to see if I can push myself, and I think that's the biggest benefit I feel great right now. It's a beautiful day despite the clouds, yeah. And then just to see everybody else here, it's pretty inspiring and encouraging for sure.
My name is Trinda Demonier. Well, my friend Angela Maxwell is of Indigenous descent, and it's something that's really meaningful to her. So I did that to help support her, and I also work with a government agency that works a lot with Indigenous people, so I think having positive activities for them to do is important. I mean, I guess a little out of shape, but no, it was a good event, good day. The weather stayed nice. It wasn't too rainy during the run, so yeah, I feel really good. Raising awareness, I think not a lot of people knew about the event, so I think it's important to get lots of people going to raise more money for next year as well. But yeah.
My name's Natalie.
I'm Sydney.
Yeah, this was our first one. Yeah, feeling good. You know, it was raining a bit at the beginning, but now that it's over, rain stopped, feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
We know it's for a good cause. The money goes to recreation programs for Indigenous women and girls. We like running, so just kind of merged two of our, no downsides really.
I think getting some exercise while supporting a good cause.
Yeah, for sure.
Organizers say the sporting event wouldn't be possible without the hard work of volunteers. Thank you for watching. I'm your host Yuliia. If you like this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to see our upcoming episodes.